Hello, and welcome to another West March Guys live stream. We are coming back at you tonight, another Wednesday night, another 6:30, ready to rock, ready to play some live D&D for you all. I hope you've enjoyed hanging around with us. I am your DM tonight. Joe is playing tonight. We have a sweet group for all of you, and I think, unless we have a sponsor, still no sponsor. Okay, soon. Soon. Everything good on tech end?
So far, so good, Captain. Or
All
no,
right.
D&D, not
first mate,
technical.
right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get into the story. So, last we had our adventurers. They've sailed across most of this world south to the city of Iceport, where they were trying to make land and get some information on a wizard they were seeking. Without ado, they made their way, and when they got there, it didn't seem as that there was anybody left. Abandoned, poking around, finding some loot, not sure what to do. They were attacked in the open by some Gith, and well, got the best of them, and they ran. Decided to take what information they had and find Loredas anyway. Making amends and getting the wrong island first, but after visiting with him, they got a quest to head to Metaposi, an old continent broken apart with an elderly library that's been broken up and strewn about. Find a few books, some for people in this party, some for him. Head back, let him know, and he'll do his research and find out what's going on. So, east they sailed until, out of nowhere, their ship was taken in one of the strange currents of the continent of Metaposi, lifted through the air without anything they can do. They were landed in a small lake somewhere among the rocks of the island.
Whoa. Entering was brilliant and used control water to make sure we landed in that lake.
That's right. I forgot.
MVP over there. He gets the badge.
I will have to give it to him. Getting into the water safely for some quick maneuvering and some spell work, they decided to see, well, since they're here, find out what they can. Venturing into the woods, they found the first section of the library, got a few books, and encountered some things they weren't ready for. Decided to head back to the ship. So as our crew makes it back and has spent a day or two kind of getting their wits about them, I would like to get into downtime and ask you, what would you like to do?
How long for downtime do we have?
I don't know. I guess I can roll this. I mean, there's three of us here, so let's make it up right now. 3 days? You want to do half a week, or are we going to do full weeks while they're on Metaposi? Are we going to do no downtime? I mean, I'm down with whatever we want to do.
I think arbitrary is probably the best way to handle it. It's just like you get a downtime, which is basically a week, but if it's only 3 days, whatever, they still get a downtime.
Sounds like a plan to me. So consider it a shorter, but what would you like to do?
I would like to work on my perception.
You've been doing what for that? I forget.
I'm staring at the scenery, trying to find a library that may or may not exist.
Make your point.
Just laser focused, like any sort of movement, he's like kind of skittishly being like, it's just a tree as it like disappears into the ground.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like to work on perception.
Sounds good. Zilch?
I guess I will keep working towards my healer feat.
Healer feet. You're getting close, man.
Yeah, I have 7 right now.
Woo! You've been working on that for a while. That's awesome. Cool. Yeah. What do you do to do it? You want to give us a little flavor?
Yeah, I mean, I think like we've been on the ship, right? Like for a while. I wasn't here last week, so I don't remember what happened.
You've been still, so you haven't gotten off.
Okay. So yeah,
So
I've just
you've
been
been just on a ship
We got those
dealing with new cats.
we got those first aid kits in Iceport,
Sure did.
and maybe they had like slightly different stuff than I'm used to. So I've just been like experimenting with that, and probably
Packing,
helping out.
repacking your gear.
Yeah, helping out everyone on the ship, trying to keep people alive, giving everyone limes.
60% of being a medic is making sure your gear's good. So
Yeah,
I can respect that. What'd you say?
I said the lime better come with rum.
Yeah, that's a good way to ward off scurvy.
Yeah, it still counts.
So, what about you, Sheila? Anything you've been working on?
I have been working on my survival skill set because I don't have any.
How you been doing that?
I have been grabbing a flint and paper and trying to light fires.
You're practicing being a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout?
Do you have a fire starter kit or like a tinderbox?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I don't want to make you roll because you're working towards it, but I kind of wanted to see how well you did at not setting shit on fire. But we'll give it to you. Take your week of downtime and hopefully Heavy Neck doesn't catch you starting fires anywhere near the gunpowder he found.
That's okay. Blow up the ship and then I get to murder everybody in their sleep.
What about you,
Hey.
Lil Bite? What are you doing?
Hey, you think?
I would like to spend some of my downtime working on
Come on, just
athletics. So I want to continue kicking the cannonballs around the ship.
I did give her the job. It's my fault.
Yep. Yeah, you did. It's cool.
Middle of the night,
So-
loud balls rolling. Smack! Here. Tiny little
Here.
paw prints.
Just sleep in a spring jacket.
Oh, cool. Are we playing soccer? Goes to kick it. Ow!
I
Um,
love it. Every time the ship twists, it just kind of you chase it again like a cat, like a yarn ball almost.
yeah, you get
What-
like the zoomies in the middle of the night. You just hear just because they're like skidding around.
Yeah, and all the wood things. What about you, Fiera? Anything good? You
Probably.
get downtime.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know. Downtime.
Rebirth.
Hmm? I don't know. To be honest, I didn't even think about it.
Nice going.
I know, right? I'm doing a bad job,
Classic DM.
right?
It's not like you have
What is-
anything else in the world to worry about or
What
anything.
is character? A character does not exist.
It's an
Um,
NPC I play sometimes.
probably just trying to toughen myself up. So let's see.
I mean, I'll let you go to con if you get a point in it after 20 weeks.
No. I don't want to mess with the system. Especially because then everyone else will.
Agreed.
Give us that inch.
Definitely working on something.
Yeah.
Think about
I'm gonna say working on nature, like just exploring all of the fauna and whatnot of this landscape, and just kind of like trying to
The
figure out what
fishes
makes
in the
it tick.
water and
Yeah,
making sure the water can be drunk. Yeah, okay, yeah, I feel it for sure. I love it. And what a landscape! I mean, and as you guys are spending your week on this ship, or a couple days, as you're kind of taking in the next plan of action, I mean, things around you are just strange. I mean, you see cliffs of rock that you woke up in the distance as a horizon. You go to bed, you wake up, and now it's gone. I mean, whole sections of shadow being cast in the air while different parts of different sets of water that have been cascading by. I mean, it changing around you makes you nervous. I mean, you're just lucky. And you guys are in a pretty big lake that he kind of put you in. So you have a bit of area to kind of like move around, but it's still pretty hard and scary.
Does the edge of the lake change while we're here, or is it like
So
we
it's I would say it's a pretty big lake.
saw water leave?
Say
So
again?
like we saw a box of water like pick up and leave. So like is like the stone moving away, or like
There's
we-
parts of the shore that when you actually come back in a circle, just kind of keeping movement that you notice have been changed totally, like large beaches that are carved out that weren't carved there before and things of that nature.
at any moment we have to be ready for this thing to just like kick out, and like we're now like boat surfing again. So Etrian needs to be like on full alert to be able to control water if that happens.
That man doesn't sleep much.
He only doesn't need to.
So as he stays on the boat, Little Bite, one of these nights, you've been, working yourself out, right?
Mhm.
It's been a lot of work getting that ball rolling around the ship, especially.
It's a heavy ball. That's a heavy, heavy ball.
So at night, you've been sleeping pretty hard at night, just like the
Mhm.
post workouts things.
Yeah, I love that.
Where do you sleep anyway? Do you have a bed, or are you like?
I'm pretty sure I have a room on the ship. I'm gonna cast.
I mean, the
Command
room on the
Sky
ship's like bunks in the
Magic.
lower level. So here, let's just because we haven't done it in a while. In the roll 20 or the ship page, open water world, right?
If not, I probably would crash in Zesaria's room.
There's not, like I said, it's not so much rooms. It's like kind of just bunks.
Oh,
So
yeah,
there's like
okay.
sections of bunks, but yeah, you just have a bunk. So as you kind of curl up for the night one night, lying, falling asleep, you kind of open your eyes to darkness, right? Stand up, look around. Can't really see much.
Do I see anyone?
You look down. I mean, you're standing on dirt, right?
Oh,
You look up. It's dirt all around you. 200 feet out. Big circle, kind of, or more like a square, kind of sits in front of you. Like as you kind of look, you realize that there's a wall, kind of edge, 5 feet tall, cut stone, fit together,
well.
kind of standing in the middle. And it's weird. Like as you're kind of coming to, you're looking up, and it's starting to come into vision around you, right? You're in a Coliseum. You're not sure. There's benches behind this wall, stacked,
Mhm.
right? Not like a Coliseum, more like a courtroom
Hmm.
lining up. What do you do?
I probably would immediately just be like, "Hello, is anybody here?"
You look around behind you. There's like a judge's platform, almost like it's like a box jutting up, and you catch, because now you kind of look around. You're kind of at the edge of the wall, and you kind of step forward and turn around, and you look up, and it's towering over you. This stand and a couple lower ones, just kind of, and you realize now this must be some sort of courtroom. Something happens here where you kind of realize that everybody, all the faces that would be around you would be looking right at you, and you hear a voice sound out. It's loud, it's confident, comes from up on the pulpit. Well, see if we can finally meet on some better terms. Funny fate brings you to me. Been paired a few times. Never like this. Never more than twice. This.
Do I know you?
You look up. Behind the pulpit stands a figure, shadowed. Long robe, black, sits around him. His
Nice
face,
outfit.
you can't really see it. He kind of steps up and he laughs. He's somebody's there, but it's hard to kind of get a good look.
Hmm.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our time apart.
Yes, mysterious figure. I have definitely enjoyed our time apart, and also enjoy our time together now for some reason. Am I in trouble for something?
Oh no trouble. No trouble at all.
Because like
It's
I would
just-
totally understand if I was in trouble, but like I just want to know why.
No, you see, I think you can help me. You've been looking for someone. You like how I've helped you along these past couple, months now, you say it is?
Are you the person that gave me the ability to make my hammer appear?
As you say this, in your hands appears your hammer, but not your hammer. I mean, it is. Same weight, same length, but it's glowing, a bright, vibrant, white light. From underneath the head of it hangs a lantern, filled almost the source of the light. If you weren't swear that the hammer itself is glowing, and it seems as though there's a flicker inside, something cascading. It feels good. You look down, and inlay on the entire pommel is inscribed with different runes, symbols, and it just a power in your hands you feel that you've never felt before. Yes, yes, it's been me. I didn't really want to meet you again on those terms.
Whoa, it's never looked like this before. This is so cool.
Well, you see, I just want to give you a taste of what it is. If you keep working the way you're working and listening to what I have to say, I think I can show you a certain path.
Does it include power? Because I like that.
How about you tell me? And as he says this, he slams his foot on the ground, and behind you, you feel boom, bodies appear around you, and you turn around, 5 skeleton figures appear as you look up, and he goes, how about you give it a taste? I need you to roll initiative.
I mean, cool.
Okay, so
Dun, 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 dun,
I know, I
dun,
wish I had battle music or
dun,
something, you know.
dun, dun,
Like,
dun, dun.
thanks, I appreciate it.
If you have headphones, you could totally play something while it's like,
Yeah, right. Do you see it? So you're there. Your hammer, as of right now, just so you know. Here, I'll just put them in the chat.
21 for initiative.
Beautiful. I'll roll in a second. I'm gonna do this.
Whose map is this, JT?
One of the labeled ones. Yes, Zach. I forget. Sorry, I can't read.
No, got you. That's all.
So-
whatever it is, it's gorgeous.
That's what you have right now for a weapon. I'm just gonna roll one initiative. It's all the same.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, you go first. And you see this arena. Now imagine this is a dirt arena, for fun. And the walls are on the outside of it. And you see these things, and they all have just and your hammer, as it lights up, you look down, and this hammer that you hold, the light on the front starts to glow a deep, dark red.
That's so cool. Okay, just to clarify the note on the Roll20 real quick. Is the +3 in addition to my plus to hit?
That's the weapons plus to hit.
Awesome. Okay, I just want to be sure. That's all.
Perfect. So what do you want to do?
I'm literally
Imagine
just gonna,
heavy-
like techno music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we're thinking like almost industrial tech.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm vibing really hard on that.
Like Matrix, like Neo entering the building.
Yes. Thank you for bringing up the Matrix.
Robert Dugan. That's Club to Death. Oh, what a song. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna like froth at the mouth, and I'm gonna like launch myself at the first like baddie.
All right.
enemy.
All right, move towards it. Roll an attack. 20 feet. You got it.
Maybe some Rob Zombie.
18 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
I want to. How many times can I cast Vanishing Strike?
3,
Okay, that's fine. How many baddies are there? 5.
5.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so I am going to, let's see, use my bonus action to cast, hold on 1 second. Bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on this.
Okay, cast.
And I'm going to roll. I'm going to hit with my damage. Hold on 1 second.
Roll for an attack.
So it's 1d 12. So it's 12 damage for the bludgeoning damage, and then the Hexblade's Curse. In +3.
Oh, it's +3
bonus.
damage too.
Yeah, so it's 15 instead of 12. And that's it.
So as you reach back, you swing this hammer, and it feels amazing in your paws. And you just connect with the skeleton, and it just shatters into 1,000 pieces in front of you to just dust as it collapses away.
Dang. I'm gonna like stand there and just like, and I'm gonna look at the hooded figure, and I'll be like, what? And I'm just gonna like, just like crazy eyed, just like move the rest of my movement if I can to the next one. If not, then I'm good where I
Yeah,
am.
you move 20 feet to get there. So what's your movement?
30 feet.
So yeah, you get there.
Cool. Then that's where I stay.
Okay. It's gonna be his turn. He's gonna make his first attack against you. $18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Wait, hold on. 1 damage.
Nice. I'll take it.
And then this one's gonna run up 15 feet. He's gonna make an attack against you.
Do it.
11 to hit.
That misses.
This one's gonna turn and make a short bow attack against you. 7 to hit. Oh my god! And this one's gonna make another short bow attack against you.
I'm just gonna like hold up the hammer and I'm just gonna start
11 to hit.
deflecting arrows.
Just smashing him out of the
yeah.
sky as these things are just laughing with maniacal laughter.
Yeah.
And that's their turn. You're
It's
up.
like full Jedi like deflection. That's kind of how I see that. Okay, I'm going to hit this guy right here.
Okay, smash him.
Natural 20.
I mean, I'd have you roll, but no, roll your damage. Go ahead, because it might not.
Okay.
30. That's awesome.
Okay, so 15.
Just another swing. Smash! You come back, and this one just vaporizes into dust in front of you.
I'm gonna look at the next one and I'm just gonna be like drooling. I'm so excited.
You have a second attack?
I do. Hold on. I do. My Eldritch Invocation gives me. Hold on. Thirsting Blade. So I can attack with my packed weapon twice whenever I take the attacks. That means I can wait a second. That means I can attack twice on my turns always, or is it just
Yes,
once?
on all your attack actions.
I've been playing this so wrong.
So take your second
Oh,
attack on this one.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Wait,
I
so
was
is
gonna
this,
say, I'm sure you get 2 attacks.
so is this like the rerun of her warlock tutorial? And she's just like, her patron's like, look, you didn't get it the first time. Just gonna load that right back up for you.
Oh my god. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's go. 16.
That hits.
7.
Ooh, and this one you catch half of its arm and you rip it off. It looks at you and laughs with a maniacal laugh. No, it's still standing in front of you. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, back to them. He's gonna take his first attack against you. 8 to hit. Oh my god. This one's gonna run forward because he's
This is the
gonna
best tutorial ever.
30 feet. He's gonna get within you and he's gonna make a short sword. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Four damage to you.
Hellish Rebuke.
Roll your attack. It's an attack, right? Or is it a
Oh,
saving throw?
It's not any. Hold on. Hellish Rebuke is.
The dex save on
It's
JT.
a dex save.
Deck save.
Yep.
So
I'm muting myself.
9 fails.
31.
Oh my god. Just
I literally just
boom,
wanna
as
put
it
my
comes at
paw
you,
up
just
into his face.
blasted back into a million pieces, just disintegrated, and you feel warmth in the and it was as your hammer, you pushed it out as this thing was coming at you, and it just blew out in front of you and just smashed it. Gone.
That.
All right, and now it's your turn.
I'm literally just gonna start like open mouth panting, like excited, like laughing, like looking like a full-on crazy person. A crazy cat person. Like we're talking full out catnip. We're doing
Puffed
we're
out
crazy.
like
Yeah, like tails all puffed up. Like it's a great time. And I'm gonna roll to hit.
roll a hit. 22 hits.
10 for the first one.
Smash half
Oh,
bit
yeah,
to
this-
bits.
This is
Not
on the
dead.
same one that I attacked before. I don't know if it matters.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he had 7 before, and this is 10. I don't know exactly how much they have, but
Gone into again. And each one of these, like usually you're used to seeing things left over, but as you and it's weird too, as your hammer passes through it, there should be something left, but it's almost as though they disintegrate on their own as they fly. And then there's one left.
I'm going to full gallop into this other guy and hit him.
Was that 30?
I just measured it out.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, perfect. Sorry.
Yep.
Easy enough.
Okay.
Make your second attack.
17.
Hits.
8.
8 damage. He laughs at you, and this one's not going to go down just as easy. He still has a chance to come back at you. He's going to make his attack against you.
Do it.
16 to
it.
hit.
That hits.
Wait, no,
Nope, that hits.
no, I was 8 damage.
Okay.
Comes back and slashes back at you. That's his turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him again.
Smash him.
18.
How do you want? Just tell me how you want to complete this transaction.
I want to like basically like fake him out and like step away and then turn around and come up and slam the hammer down through his body and crater the ground with it. And I just want to be like, whoa.
You're in the back. How did that feel?
This hammer is amazing. Wow.
Well, and you look up now and you see behind him in the crowds around you, souls that fill the seats, people that have been watching, different entities that aren't quite there that you didn't notice. And they're all in their silent way applauding. And he says, and behind him, there's lights that glow and light up. And he looks down at you and goes, I think we have a little more judging for you to do in the future. And as a bright shining light, a set of judgment scales lights up behind him and glows brighter and brighter with sand pouring off of one and fire pouring off of another, he says, I think we're going to be in touch. And you wake up.
I'm gonna wake up and be like, wah, 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 wah. Is there anybody around me?
I mean, anybody would be sleeping around you.
Is there anybody that's sleeping around me? That's here right now.
What?
Fiera, Fiera, where are we? What's your name? What's my name?
Fiera. What?
What's my
what is-
name? Where are we going? Where?
We're not
Dude,
going
I
anywhere.
said
We're stuck
the
in a lake.
craziest dream.
And
Ah!
okay.
I'm just like
that's
on
what's
top
going
of you, like shaking you, like
just he's like I'm sorry you're doing great, and just like is like patting her shoulders like do you need like a lullaby or like I mean I guess it's almost morning. Are you okay?
I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I think I died in my sleep. Am I dead? Are you dead?
I'm
Am I dead?
98% sure not dead, so
Okay,
I'd
cool.
assume you're
That's
also
good
not
enough.
dead, unless you were already dead, in which case maybe you're still dead.
I mean, maybe I'm dead, and I'm gonna run out of the room.
Okay, but good
It
luck.
kind
You
of be
seem
more up
fine.
the stairs, but yes.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So you kind of get to the deck of the ship. It's cold. It's a nice night. The moon is bright in the sky, crisp. The stars are out. Tolland is up, just kind of, feet up, smoking some tingle grass up on the poop deck, just chilling. Nothing going on. You're
As
just
soon as I see anybody, I'm just gonna run up to them and I'm just gonna like Tigger, like tackle them and be like, "Am I dead? Hello.
what?
It's nice
Whoa,
to
no,
see
of course
you.
not dead.
Hello.
No, what are you talking
Are
about?
you dead? Where
No.
are we?
We're
We
what do
on
you?
the lake.
Yes.
Okay. It's been
Do you have a
weird
bad
night.
dream?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think I died and now I'm back. And I had this really crazy dream where I was fighting all these things. And there was this guy that was talking to me and he was telling me that he gave me this really cool hammer. And I'm going to like activate my hammer just like
So
instantly.
it summons, and it's funny in the darkness. You look down, right, and this hammer that you had for so long. It's you. It's
Ooh, we got our first bot, guys.
it's
Yeah.
Oh, we can buy followers. This is great.
Ooh, we can buy followers, you guys. Want to become
Guys,
famous?
guys,
that's hilarious.
I would love to be rich. Just famous. Do it.
Bigfollowspace.com.
Hey man, you only make it after you get bots.
That's
Uh,
right.
so-
How do you say that? Anyways, continue.
So anyway, so you look back down at your hammer and it's giving off a faint glow.
This is not what this looked like yesterday.
And there's a few, and the only thing you can see inscribed on the side of the face of it is a set of scales. And then that's
Whoa.
it.
This is so cool. This is so cool. And I'm just gonna run away. I'm
He's
just gonna like zoom
Get some
away.
sleep. Okay.
You guys just hear muffled from beneath where the captain's quarters. Thank you.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I might run up to other people on the ship. Just
Most
because
are
just to make
sleeping
sure.
right now.
Yeah. If there's anybody awake, I would do it. But that's probably it. I'm just gonna be like, wow, I think I met the person that gave me the power. But I don't really know who it is. But I think, oh, we made my hammer so cool and it does all this super cool stuff. And now it has cool tattoos on it. And oh my God, I'm going to run up to Heavy Neck
Heavy
with my
Neck.
hammer.
One of Heavy Neck's eyes is open. The other one is fully closed. There's a half smoked joint from last night that's still hanging in his mouth. He smells of whatever rum he was just bathing in. Is what are you talking about?
You have tattoos.
Important question. Are you guys on the deck right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Like near the crow's nest?
I just
Probably.
opened the captain's door to walk out, and she was just standing here.
Okay, so right under the crow's nest. So as you start like yelling to Heavy Neck, suddenly everything's just gonna go silent.
So I'm going to be like, Heavy Neck.
Heavy Neck's just gonna like sit there and just like,
Colin's laughing.
this is really nice. Can I look up and see where the source is from?
Yeah, you look up and like just over the crow's nest is just one like red hand going like this.
I'm just gonna, Heavy Neck's just gonna put his hands together. Just, thank you. And then he's gonna just
So cool.
walk right back into the captain's quarters.
That is a 20-foot radius sphere, by the way. So depending
Noth-
where you go, it is
nothing ha-
centered on Little Bite.
That's funny. Good, we
I
found him.
look up to Zilch. Just be like,
Zilch isn't even looking at you. You just look like, and over the edge of the crow's nest is just a red hand going like this.
can I climb up the crow's nest, please?
Yeah, of
First
course.
Bird
So you do with a cat, the whole like, they climb like.
Well, Zilch would not hear you. So
Oh God, she's gonna ruin all of the masts.
I'm just going to like do the cat thing where I'm just going to stand on top of you.
So I think you come over the crow's nest and Zilch just like is not expecting it. And he's just like, what? Whoa, ah! Like, and then like concentration broken, like suddenly there's noise again. It's like, what the fuck?
Zilch! Oh my God, I can talk again. Hi.
No, dude, no, do not. Do not talk anymore. It is sleep time. It is still sleep time.
It's not sleep time. I had
It
the
is
best dream.
still
Can I
sleep
tell you about
time.
it? Can I tell you about it?
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Tell me about it.
I'm gonna like curl up on his chest and just be like, okay, so here's how it started.
And as the two of you fall asleep to a long rendition of the same story.
Fall asleep to that.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just kidding. I just assumed you were spending the night in the crow's nest.
Yep. I mean, I am at this point because I'm gonna fall asleep and be like, there were skeletons, and I had a really cool hammer.
I have like my wing wrapped like around my face, like trying to cover my ears. Like another one right in front of Little Bite, trying to like push her like as far to the other side of the crow's nest as possible.
It's a nice tight squeeze up there. And warm for the first time in a while, Zilch. With that, you guys wake on a bright, flashy new day, and as surprising, the five of you all simultaneously walk out onto this deck of the ship together. You watch as above your head, a large white stone piece of building comes launching over, and with a thunderous smash, lands somewhere off west of your position on the lake that you're in.
A
Pretty
fucking
close by.
that looked like a castle.
So did anyone ever just see this giant building like go over there?
Every night is just staring west. We need to go that way. And we
Like-
need to go that way, like maybe right now. Right now sounds good.
Like I saw what I saw, right? Heavy neck.
Mila, Zilch, we need to leave now. Who else is on the ship? Who else is on the deck?
Oh yeah, okay. And then Zilch like goes abracadabra. Oh good, now the ship's moving. Time to go.
Yeah, as the sails start to pick up, I mean, you're headed that way. The lake's pretty big, so it takes you an hour or so to get to where you need to be on the lake, you know, catching wind in the sails, lifting up the anchor, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
You do finally make your way across without too much hassle. As you kind of set anchor and take one of the few rowboats off to the freshly changed beachhead on this side. It's hard to kind of keep track of where you are in this world, especially this continent yourself.
Heavy neck already stopped.
I mean, you're in the right direction.
Hopefully.
So
Does anybody have any idea where we are?
We're still on Metaposi, I'm assuming.
Okay, I meant like with in relation to literally anything else.
Heavy neck's gonna
Like Zilch, we've known each other for years. How do you think at this point we would ever know where we're going?
Has it really been years?
Feels like it.
I mean, obviously it feels like it. That goes without saying. It's just, has it really been years?
it's probably been, I mean, realistically, if you play and just out of fun, I mean, if you take in the downtimes that we played and the weeks you spent at sea traveling, like at least probably 6 months.
Are we coming up on our year anniversary? Guys, we need to celebrate.
No, but if it
Then
does
poke my
feel
head
like
over the
20
edge and I
years.
hear celebration.
Mhm.
We're throwing a party?
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
right?
on.
Count me in.
You can both. We're gonna throw a party right where that thing landed over there.
That
You
seems like
two
an
are-
odd place for a party, but all right, let's go.
Yeah.
So does
Well,
it
you
look like it was
Yeah, I probably
launched,
wouldn't
or
think
was
that
it just
way.
floating through the air?
It was kind of like almost as well. You weren't here to hear the description, but as the ship went, you've seen parts of this world just kind of move, and it seems as though this one was just kind of being moved off of whatever causes this world to move like it does.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck that is.
It's kind of hard to make heads or tails of it. Not really sure. I mean, like you do have a map of the area, you know, that Loretus gave you.
All right. I mean, so at least I can try and mark off where we started and where we went. Based upon the sun and its position with.
Is the sun in the right spot?
You have no idea.
While
where
he's
we
doing
are.
that, Sheila's gonna give like a real pensive look
What'd
over
you
her
say?
shoulder.
The sun is in the
Sheila's-
right spot. Sorry. Go ahead, Sheila.
Sheila's just like really pensively looking over Heavy Neck's shoulder, like she's part of this whole like brain trust to figure this out, and she's like looking at the sun and looking back at the paper.
Get out of the way. You're messing up the sun. No, yeah. So we should have been, and we just came like a little bit northwest, I think. So we need to go at least. I guess more. I mean, he said more west, right? So
Yeah.
we need to go.
Didn't
So
we just
that
didn't we
way?
just come from west?
as you no, you came from the east. You're on the eastern side of it.
Like we went.
So it's sorry. Okay. So you were over here, now you're over here. But I mean, at this point, you've come to the edge of the lake, and you know that. I mean, it was more you kind of heard where this thing landed and saw like you could still see smoke coming up from the impact because this was a large piece of the library that hit.
Great. So we can see like there's like a tracer.
Yeah, a beacon, if you will, off in the distance of like
All right,
where it
well,
landed.
So let's make sure the ship is firmly away from the coast of the lake because I don't want anything to move and give way. Etrian's also on. Tolland is on keeping the ship.
All right, Captain, I got you, partner.
Make sure Etrian doesn't fuck up.
Etrian, how you doing?
Yeah,
Alright.
Train's known for fucking up. Definitely Heavy Neck is not.
No, it's not at all. All right. That's why Etrian stays here and Heavy Neck
Right.
goes.
That's
Why
funny.
are you allowed off the ship? I mean, I know you're the captain, but like, why are you allowed off the ship?
What do you mean? I help. What are you fucking talking
You have like
You're
Heavy
the
Neck, have you ever
right
been
now?
able to read a map?
What do you mean? I haven't gotten us this far. What are you talking about?
You told us to keep going west, and that smoke is clearly east.
Oh, the smoke is clearly west.
You didn't take into account the fact that it's actually the afternoon and not morning, so the sun is in the opposite direction.
We just woke up.
When did we wake up in the morning?
As you guys slowly head arguing into the wilderness. No. What's your marching order?
I want to be near Fiera.
I'm out front.
Definitely not in the front.
Heavy Neck and Sheila.
Just slightly above,
Just slightly above who?
above like the middle-ish.
So Sheila, then Heavy Neck, then Fiera, then no, sorry. Who's in the back?
Fiera and Little Bite.
Okay, hanging, take out the right. Okay, so whoever's in the front, roll me a survival check.
Good thing I literally just worked on that.
Yeah, right.
17. Like, look at me, I'm glamping.
I mean, the DC isn't super high because I mean, there's a pretty obvious beacon, and having Zilch on your side next to you, someone that you can send above, if there's any tree line to see where the smoke is, you kind of find your way without an issue. If Zilch helps out, of course.
These are UAV.
Well, wouldn't it just be MAV, manned aerial vehicle, right? No,
TAV,
personal. Anyway,
Tiefling aerial vehicle.
I love it. So yeah, as you make your way into the woods, you do come across, and it's weird too, because as you get closer, it gets quiet.
That's not me, guys.
You notice, and it's a it's a good 3 hours of a hike. You know, the ground isn't super cautious, and you have to be careful to know. Are you guys going sneaky, or are you just kind of walking along?
If that's
What?
cautiously.
Medium speed?
Yeah, I just because if the landscape's gonna slide out from underneath us or start like pouring water, I'd like to be like reactive.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. I mean, you guys take it slow, and coming across the 3 hour mark, if there's anything you want to talk about during this, but not too much happens. Go ahead.
I kind of want to chat up Fiera while we're walking.
Go ahead.
I want to just start like asking. Also, is Fiera a female or a male?
Male.
Okay, no problem. I meant to clarify earlier. and I
It's hard
forgot.
to tell. You look at them; they're very nondescript, but yes.
Okay, that's fine. I would probably be asking him like where he grew up, and then start telling him stories of like Feywild sunsets. Like talking about how the sunsets would last for days, and like you wake up and it's beautiful, and then you go to bed and it's beautiful. Like just literally won't shut up about the colors of the sky. Like not really thinking about it, just like I don't know, fangirling about the sky.
It can be really disorienting. I agree when you're over there. I didn't realize you're also from the Feywild.
Wait, you're from the Feywild?
Oh, I mean, we don't typically exist out here, but it is really fun on this
Wow.
side.
Did we just become best friends?
I think so. Yes.
Wow, that's so cool. It's really nice to meet you. I'm really glad that you're here.
Me too. It's definitely been a hell of an experience. Things are more consistent here, but also not sometimes like this.
Yeah, the
and
sky
as
is
you like
really
a
boring
tree.
here a lot.
Yeah, it's I remember all of those times where you're just staring into the sunset and you're like, has it been a day or a month? I don't remember. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter,
Oh man, that's the best.
right? Agreed. I don't
That's
know.
kind of that's kind of what I was like. I just wanted to have that like interaction.
No problem. I just want to give it to you. You know, I love it. As you guys get closer and the woods start to kind of thin out, you notice that like the trees are kind of blown. Like you ever seen a bush kind of blown in a direction, right? It's kind of like all laying over. All the leaves are in like one direction. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like it's been uprooted.
Yeah, and it's funny as you get closer, it's almost as though they were uprooted, and then finally, it kind of starts to get rocky and bare, you know, and you can see in front of you a pretty big section of white stone library just smashed into the rocks in front of you.
Yeah, you said I couldn't find it. Right here,
I'm
right
impressed.
on the map.
Okay, I guess who's going in then?
I think Sheila was leading you though. Sorry.
Like to keep a watch out just in case something funny happens, because the last one had fucking golems protecting them.
So yeah, you see there's it's crazy too. This thing must have just landed because like the ground around you, it's all dirt. There's like sand blown over rocks that have just been shown. I mean, however this one fell, it just kind of lost whatever was. You're lucky that Etrain was there for the boat. That's all I can say. Because if your boat was put down like this,
Very aware.
you would not
in
be
so
happy.
much trouble.
That it would not be a boat anymore.
It's pretty far in front of you, and the train gets pretty difficult. I would say it's difficult terrain the last couple 100 feet walking up to you. You guys are you approaching or what are you doing?
Having next
Yeah,
just
sure.
climb on Sheila's shoulders, hang out.
And Sheila's just getting ready a weapon.
Anything else you guys doing? Just walking up, all of you group?
Zilch is gonna climb on Heavy Neck's shoulders.
Fear's gonna look at Little Boy and be like, do they always do this?
And we're gonna put
don't
an
know.
overcoat on with a hat.
Yeah.
Can I, like,
Wait, does that mean on the arms? I'm so little.
Just tiny little arms going out the side of this thing.
Or the perfect
Yeah, with these
T-Rex.
big feet.
Or the perfect T-Rex.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I
I'm
love
gonna
it so
look
much.
Your
at
hooves.
Fiera.
Your hooves smell like shit. Zilch, please stop. I mean, I love you to death, but please.
Okay.
When Fiera asks
bye.
me that, I'm gonna look at her or look at him rather, and I'm just gonna be like, I don't know. Should I climb on top of you? Or should we copy them?
Do it.
I don't know if that'll work out quite as well. Not that strong, you might say. Yeah.
Okay, I almost all right. I'm glad I asked because that would have been fun.
It would have been
Anyways.
entertaining just for the least. And I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good laugh?
Yep.
I mean, we've all heard your jokes.
So you approach in the door in front of you. The only thing you guys in front of you is just a wall. I mean, you guys come to the edge of it, and like whatever section this is that you first approach is just solid stone.
All right, no doors here. Turn around.
Good.
What if the door is fake?
Is there any windows?
There is no
Or-
door.
Oh, so as you kind of start to walk around, you kind of get the realization that this thing is kind of like sideways, you know? So like what you're looking at is like half of a wall halfway down. So as you kind of like go around the far other side, you do catch what seems to be a pretty big window. I mean, the what remnants of stained glass there would be are, you know, just the edge of a purple or blue piece, you know, but it's a kind of a half buried window if you guys wanted to go inside.
Yeah,
Sheila,
fuck it. Why not?
Throw me in.
I'm gonna look at Heavy Neck and I'm gonna be like, a little G&T for me and a B&E for you.
So
And Heavy Neck's gonna take his hook off and just like basically be ready for anything bad to happen.
you guys
She was
kind of
gonna
look in
drink
and
a
you
gin.
realize now as you get to the window and kind of the first thing you just stick your head in, it kind of goes straight down to a wall.
Oh,
I mean, well, first of all, there's no light at all. So is there any of you with dark vision?
I have dark vision of 60
Yes.
feet.
60 feet. So yeah, so you could see below you what seems to be some sort of ground. It's hard to see. I mean, it's probably 50 feet down, but it's in there.
Oh, well, we got solid ground beneath us, and Heavy Neck will just take a step and put his well, it hook's only like fucking 10, 15 feet maybe. So got some rope, anybody?
Can anybody fly?
I was gonna say Zilch doing a float down, check out beforehand.
I mean, that must be really convenient, huh?
I don't go first. Last time I went first was not a good time.
Okay, well then could you like maybe like make this rock light so I can throw it down there?
How
Can
would I
anybody
do
make
that?
a rock? Can anybody? We have magic. Who has magic
I
around
cast
here?
I cast Sacred Flame on it.
You watch as a holy
Ah,
energy
the fucking
lightens around it. It does give a little bit of a light for a second on the rock.
All right. I'll try. And I'll like think message at the rock.
Okay. What do you say to the rock?
What are you doing?
Turn on.
You all stand back and watch as Fiera closes her eyes and concentrates for a second, looking at this rock.
What are you
Nothing
doing?
happens.
That's it. That's it.
I tried.
Hold on. I
Sorry.
think I can do it. I think I can do it. You guys think I can do it? I can do
Yeah,
it.
do it. Let's see
Something's supposed to
what you got
happen.
with this rock.
I want
Didn't you just
to.
tell me your hammer glows now?
I'm gonna like manifest my hammer, and it just is just gonna, and I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm gonna bonk the rock with the tip of my hammer.
That's glowing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast light on it.
It brightens up. I mean, light does like a torchlight, right? So it brightens up
Yeah.
into a large, and your hammer glows. It's not, it's a dim light, right? It's not
Yeah,
like,
see some of the light sort of just like
Bright.
whoosh.
and it kind of fills around it and lights this rock up. And yeah,
All right, so I'd
Yeah,
like
see?
to go.
My new and improved hammer can
Yeah.
do all of this other cool stuff.
That's
You,
pretty cool.
You summoned that giant hammer
You've never seen this?
to cast
Yes.
light on a rock.
Why not? And I'm
You're
gonna
the
I'm
most
gonna like dismiss the hammer.
Extra person.
But
I
it's
love
so
it.
cool though.
It's
Haven't
chill.
you met her?
No, it's chill. No,
that's
judgment.
chill.
So cool. That's like a cool thing. My hammer is like super powerful now. It does this all this other cool stuff. Anyways,
Good job.
Alright, so Heavy Neck's gonna go up to the window and then just drop the rock so that it falls straight down onto the
Why
ground.
would
Wait, hold
we
on,
just went through
Allie.
so much to light up the rock.
Allie.
Why would you just drop it?
yes.
You don't get all that stuff on your hammer all the time. Do you have light
Okay,
as a
that's fine.
cantrip otherwise?
Yeah, light is a cantrip.
Okay. I just realized that. I just wanted to I didn't know. I just thought
Yeah,
saw
that was
I
the only
like, oh,
reason why I
shit.
used it is because I assumed
like
that
that
might
shit.
have been like a
It-
thing.
You're so cool and I love it. I just wanted to clarify before we got farther. Sorry about
Yeah, that's
that.
fine.
Continue.
So is the light a thing that will always be, or is it
The
just like once a
glowing
day?
dim light is yes. And the runes are yes.
But the light itself is not a thing moving forward.
Light cantrip.
The light cantrip.
From the
Hammer.
the hammer, no.
Okay, so yeah, moving forward.
Oops,
Okay, so I won't use it again. Okay.
Sorry. Fair enough.
Oh, that's fine. I should have asked. I figured it
I
was a
should have been
cantrip,
more
but-
clear initially.
Yo, little bite. That was a cool trick, but I bet you can't do it again.
I
All
bet
right.
you she can. Do it again. Actually,
Okay.
Heavy Neck's watching the rock fall.
Okay, I'm gonna like just like I don't know, Jedi pull it out of the back of me. Like it's in like a holster on my back, but it's not real. I just manifest the hammer and I bonk like something else. What else would there be? Like a branch.
Yeah, probably something.
So I'm just gonna bonk the branch and I'm gonna be like, light. Light. It's only I only can't do it because you guys said something. So like maybe if you hadn't said something, I'd be able to do it again.
Did you break it?
Zilch sheds a,
Yeah,
a
maybe you
single
broke
tear.
it.
Zilch sheds a single tear and goes, "That is still so badass with the hammer." I'm just like, That's just so fucking badass.
Sheila's gonna pick up your branch and then use her newly acquired skills of survival on that tinder set and light that.
You light a torch up? Perfect.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
It finally comes into play.
Do you toss it down into the thing?
Yeah. And I just
With
look
a-
at Heavy Neck and I just go, sup, done.
With
My rock's already down there.
with a glow that kind of fills the bottom of this chamber. It looks like it was it lands
Regular
on
fire. We're idiots.
It lands on
Regular
broken-
fire.
the torch lands on
magic.
broken wood, right? And it looks like it lands on some pieces of gravel and whatever was in this room that is now up against this wall. Across from you on that wall floor, I don't know if you guys are following me. There's another hole, which would be a door, right? Okay, because it's crooked, right? Do you follow me?
Yeah.
Because it's going down. And when you look to the right, there looks like there's another door that would be probably 70 or 80 feet up and on the far side of the ceiling wall.
Okay.
Sorry, am I? Are you guys
We
following?
have,
all
to,
of
so
this?
we have to scale upwards through like
If you wanted to go to that one, or you could go downwards.
which way looks like there's more books.
It looks like everything's on the bottom of this wall.
Oh, so you should probably just go down.
I mean, I think that's the only direction that most. of
Yeah,
us can go.
I mean, if you would think if the impact would probably bring all the books into one location.
Well, you would think like a piece of a library wouldn't be flying through the sky and land right here.
It's-
but,
that's
you know,
true.
I mean, so
Listen, man,
you know,
magic.
you never know.
This whole place is a whole bunch of like you would think. So yeah, let's head downward.
So it's like 50 feet down.
Yeah. So carefully, stealthily.
Yeah, roll me athletics check to climb down this wall. Whoever's climbing.
I am.
I am too.
Climbing.
Oh, I
Do
forgot.
whoever's going first, one at a time.
Sheila, well, Heavy Neck's gonna go first because his curiosity always kills him.
All
Are
right,
we rolling?
athletics. So did you roll an 8?
Athletics.
Yes.
You rolled a 27. Sheila rolled a 92.
25.
Okay, that's perfect. 92 passes. No.
6. Nice. Cat.
Jill,
nice
22.
job.
So who failed? So
I did.
Zilch failed, Little Bite failed. Everybody else passed.
There
So
she
Zilch, you go to take your first step and immediately lose your gripping and start to tumble. What do you do?
He flies.
Pull
Yeah,
me.
I assumed.
Yeah, that.
So you just kind of start,
Reach up and
you
grab
go,
my tail.
you just kind of go, nope, and kind of take off as Little Bite goes, what? And kind of gets distracted as you take off from the rock and slips and starts to tumble. And right from the top with a 6, you start to fall 50 feet down.
Oh, I
Um,
go down and try and grab her.
Roll me a deck save.
All right.
See, I'll give you a chance with your wings.
Nice.
Oof.
Nice.
Miss.
Bad.
Okay.
Little Bite.
She-
You go,
Sheila's gonna
"Ugh!"
Sheila's gonna yell.
And as,
you only got
as Zilch
9
comes
left.
diving down, he reaches out and starts to reach for you. And his hands just start to slip right through yours. And you just impact on the rocks below.
Oh my god. How much damage is that gonna
What
be?
is it? 1d6 per 10 feet, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I also take
Well-
that damage, right?
5. No, you don't.
Oh, you're fine.
You're flying.
Oh, okay.
17 bludgeoning damage as the
Ooh.
wind is just out from your chest. And you realize that your back kind of landed right on the spine of a bookshelf. Like, you're going to feel that tomorrow.
Did you find anything?
I found a bookshelf.
That's good.
These books are mine. I fell on them.
Stop laying around. Get some books.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why
you
the
finally
cat when
make
you
your way
can
down and
find this shit?
pick up your torch.
Ow.
Little Bite, roll me an investigation check as you stand up since you're the first one down there. You have dark vision too, right?
8, 60 feet.
You're too busy working on
Yeah, I'm-
looking at your wounds.
Resetting my ribs.
Oh, that was a shoulder. Got it. Okay. Too bad. The rest of you get to this, and you're standing on what seems to be like a pile of bookshelves and some ruined books. It looks as though wherever this thing has been flying around or however it landed, everything has kind of just been crushed on this side. But otherwise, in front of you, you see that door that leads farther south, and there is books here or whatever you guys want to do.
Guys, poke through these books and just look for ones that are not in shitty condition. Because if they're important, they're not going to be shitty. I don't think. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, and I'm just gonna start like throwing books over my shoulders, like going through the piles, try and see if I can find something.
You guys just kind of stop here and start tearing through these bookshelves.
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah,
All right.
if
Yeah,
we have 10 minutes to
definitely.
sit here, I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Yeah, if we have 10 minutes to sit here, I'm gonna heal myself.
Um,
But you look so good.
short rest is an hour,
Yeah, I have.
but if you have magic, that's totally fine.
I have Fiendish Vigor, which is
Fiendish
an Eldritch Invocation, which is I can cast False Life on myself at will as a first level spell without expending a spell slot or material components.
Sick. So perfect. So you guys, you take 10 minutes. Let's do it. The other three of you roll me investigation checks because it takes time, right? It takes 10 minutes to do that spell.
Yeah, yeah.
What
it's a
about-
ritual. That does.
No, it's just a spell that I can cast, but I'm gonna flavor it as it like a
Oof,
I have to, like,
guys, do better than
cast it.
me.
yeah. I want to cast it, but it's gonna show up as like I don't know something like when cats like roll around on the ground because they smell something.
Yes.
That's kind of how this spell is manifesting to Little Bite. So she's just rolling around in this like red energy.
To kind of like soak it all up.
Yeah.
I like it. Getting that terrible dead animal smell all over you, so you're hiding from everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. That's terrible investigation checks, guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You don't find
Fiera
much.
just
Three of you-
finds
I mean,
a book and starts reading it.
yeah, and
forgets
it's
to-
halfway done. It's a history of some weird city called I'll actually tell you exactly what it is that you read.
because you have.
Fiera. Give me 1 second. It's a book about a port north of there called, it's loading. Anyway, I'll tell you in a second.
You need to know.
AJ and Sheila, the two of you are just sorting through books, but that's not crap. After the first 10 minutes and you Little Bite soaks up all of her stuff, Zilch, you do get a ping. It's 60 foot, right? 60-foot radius and detect magic
30
30 foot radius, so 30 feet in every direction.
around you. So in this pile of books, you do catch a ping on the bottom of this pile.
Okay, I grab whatever it is.
It's gonna take a bit to dig through. Do you start going into it like really?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's gonna take you a minute.
That's the point.
So the rest of you watch as Zilch kind of like, gets a spot and just starts throwing books like with a fever from behind it.
Fine.
Fiera like puts the book he's reading away and is like, "Do you need a hand?"
I need like a minute. I just need to get down. I just need to, yeah.
Well, come on
Yes.
then. And Heavy Neck's gonna run and just jump onto the pile and start like
Yeah, I want to
throwing books
Same.
between his legs.
So after 15 minutes, I mean, there's a lot of shit books in this pile that you guys are tearing through.
15.
And you're
minutes
like
of the book
moving,
file.
like there's like a bookshelf that you had to like kind of move aside to get to this
God,
last
it's
spot.
terrible. Like
But-
Heavy Neck's shirt's already off. Like if it's this much work.
This book you find, and it's funny, the first one of you grabs it and throws it over your shoulder. And Zilch, you're like, wait! And you realize that someone took that book without it, and you kind of like turn around and it like kind of went out of your 30-foot sphere and you had to like go back over and you pick it up. It's strange because if you didn't have your detect magic on, you would swear that this thing isn't magical because it doesn't look magical. It doesn't look new. I mean, you've seen magical items in there, usually fine, but this book gives off a weird invocation magic, and it's like an old tattered leather book, and on the front of it it just says hilarious knock knock jokes to say out loud.
What'd you find?
I found a book called Hilarious Knock Knock Jokes to Say Out Loud.
And it's
And
magic.
like
And
It's magical?
magic. That's got to be a
what
trick.
is this like Max's?
It's a
Jokes do something.
I don't know.
Say the first one.
Hold on.
You open it?
Let me read one out loud.
Say the
So
first one. Yeah.
You open the first page, Aaron, you've heard the interrupting cow joke. Yeah, it's the first one.
All right. Knock knock.
Who's
Who's
there?
there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting.
Interrupting
Ken.
cow.
Boo.
Oh, I get it.
See, it was
Then
good because
yes.
I said it out loud. No,
Sheila
wait,
grabs a
magic.
book. I want to read it.
Interesting. You guys have the same jokes in this universe.
Sheila, you flip through it and you just see a bunch of good knock knock jokes.
Yo, what
Why is
broke
this
ass
magic?
magical item is this?
I have
Yeah.
no
What
fucking-
school of magic am I seeing?
I want to say invocation,
That's not one.
but don't quote me on that. Give me a second.
Yeah, I would need to talk to you if you like further to try and figure out what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it, Zilch. It's a weird
Okay.
one though. It's not a lot. It's very faint.
Hold on.
Okay, so it's not necromancy.
No, it's not.
I know what
Okay,
it is.
cool.
Hold on.
No, I got it right here. AJ.
You said invocation. I got it.
Conjuration. It's
Conjuration. That's
Okay.
what it is. Conjuration. No, wait, no, hold on.
It's conjuration.
No, wait, let me double check. Book. But anyway, keep going. But yeah, that's really all you find for magic at this level. Now remember, there's a door in front of you still that goes
Yeah.
farther down.
Well, we have to climb our way out of this fucking hole we've made to get to this stupid book. That is apparently a joke.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's full of jokes.
Yeah, and it's all yours. And Heavy Neck just starts climbing
You're
right
absolutely
back
right, Liz.
out of the thing.
I'm just gonna keep reading everything just because I want to see something happen.
Keep reading what?
I'm just gonna keep reading the jokes out loud just because I
Yeah,
want to
well-
see if something happens.
Please tell
As
me
you
it's
get-
a short book.
You know, it's pretty long. It takes you a while, but we'll get back. So you guys, the rest of you climbing out.
I'm climbing out right now.
Okay,
Like,
so the rest of you kind of are you headed back south or there's a lot. It's a pretty big book, so it's going to take you a couple hours to get through all of them. So
All right, then everyone prepare to hear knock knock jokes for the next couple
Does
hours.
anybody know silence?
Yes, I do.
so as you're reading them,
Knock knock.
there?
the rest of
There.
you, what are you doing?
Climbing out of this hole.
Okay, yeah, you get out of the hole,
Climbing out
no
of this hole
problem.
it
You're
is.
back on top of the
Shut the
pile.
fuck up.
There's a door that goes farther south, the door across from you, and then a door that leaves.
Let's go deeper into it. So let's go further south.
So as you start to walk over, you guys start to feel a bit of a rumbling around.
We
you.
should probably not go south.
Can I
I'm just
look
letting you
at
know what's happening.
It's another
Look at,
remorse, probably. This is terrible.
Sheila. I want to look at Sheila. Be like, was that you?
Did you accuse
What do
me
you
of
mean it was
farting?
me?
I don't know. Was that you? Did you make the ground rumble?
Did you fart?
No, I mean that's not what I mean. But if you did, I'm impressed. I just want to know if it was you.
That was it.
Girl,
Just a
I
touch.
always own it when I rip it.
Yeah,
So
you're
you
right,
guys
you're
go.
right.
Are you guys headed over to the hole though?
Yeah, I'd like to do it cautiously after that.
So,
first
Yeah,
rule.
yeah. So you guys get to the edge. It's pretty. I mean, even the people with 60 feet dark vision, you can't really see
Boy,
the bottom.
That's just convenience. Zilch, you pick it up. You're not picking up anything.
You're still holding that torch, by the way.
Has it been like 10 minutes? I don't know.
No. I mean, you get over the door. It's an hour, I think. But no, you're fine. You still have it up. There's nothing within your radius by this door.
Because my duration is only 10 minutes for detect magic. So
Yeah, but I mean, even still, it wasn't that far away from where you guys were.
okay.
Zilch, you have dark vision, yeah?
Yes.
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 All right. Well, what I'm thinking is if we need to go down further, we should have like some of us on the rope, which we clearly need to use to get down. But if you have dark vision, you should probably be like circling us or something to make sure that nothing's like going to come attack us.
Okay.
I'm just nervous. So Heavy Neck's going to start hammering in a python to like start knotting up his 50 feet of rope and go, anybody else got a section? As he holds up the end of it. On
She's
each
just gonna
rope.
throw one off her shoulder.
You got 50-foot hemmed rope, easy enough.
So now
So what are you doing? Are you flying around? Or are you just sitting there reading knock knock jokes while they're trying to do this?
I think I'm trying to do both as best as I possibly can.
Sorry, bud.
Fly
Pick one or the other.
around.
Well, I'm like flying around like to protect them, but also like peeking down at the book every so often and like kind of half paying attention.
Understood. Okay, so as you are keeping an eye out,
I'm doing
Um,
both poorly.
you tie your rope together. Yeah, okay, easy enough. Do you start lowering down with the torch?
Yeah. So well, I think Sheila should start as the heaviest anchor, and then work our way down.
Yeah, so she's just gonna just
So
straight
I
up,
mean,
like,
you what's
elevator
your
me
strength,
down.
Sheila? Your strength is pretty high, right?
Yeah,
Hope
my
so.
it's 20.
Who else is going down? Just the two of you, or the little bite
neck.
going?
Yeah.
What about you,
I'm,
Fira?
I'm following the group. I'm not gonna.
I mean, it's
separate
like
Yeah,
only
you stay
50
at the
feet,
back.
guys. I could do this like every day. I could do
So-
this all day.
So whoever's got the dark vision in the front, Sheila, right? 60 foot. You get down about 15 feet, 20 feet on the rope, and you see the bottom of this chamber, and there is more books and all against the wall. It's dim and you can't really make out much, but it looks like this was another room that just got smashed to the bottom of this chamber.
All right. Well, I think we need a little
I was
vision.
Did someone grab the torch?
I assume Sheila had it unless she
Okay.
didn't want to have it.
So,
Okay.
Zilch looks up from the book for a second. It's all clear, guys.
Worst lookout ever.
Zilch, are you trying to get demoted?
Yo, knock knock.
like, who's there?
Who's there?
Orange.
You guys make it all the way down the 100 feet of rope.
He said orange. Yeah, let's continue forward. Zilch, I need your eyes so we can try and find more books, please.
I need my eyes too.
I know, but could you like the book's always gonna be there.
I
You
really
can find
like
more
this
books
book.
with jokes.
And
in
we're
them.
always on the ship for extended periods of times. You can read it then.
See, usually I'm just like laughing at you. Like with this book, I can just laugh with this book.
Okay, that's fine, but like I need
I wanna
you
laugh with you.
present.
Okay. You need a
Please.
present. Okay. All right. So I close the book. I put it into my robe.
Easy enough.
and-
Thank you, Zilch.
All right. All right. What do you need?
I just you're the one who has the like fine magic shit, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
need you.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe next also gonna light up a joint of tingle grass while he starts to look again.
So
I don't feel
yeah,
like waiting 10
the
minutes
ground
again,
in this
so-
chamber is probably 80 feet from the door. So it was probably 80 feet long, right? This
Okay.
whole hall maybe is 60 feet, 50 feet, 60 feet wide, but it's taken you a bit to repel down, because of how it landed. You don't have detect magic up anymore. So whoever's taking look out, roll me an investigation check.
I will help Sheila, or
Yeah,
if I
I'll just stand there. Do it.
all right. So dun, dun, dun.
Unless you want
said
to throw another
investigation,
detect magic
right?
up or something.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm just gonna
that's
cast
bad.
detect magic again.
Yeah, that's bad
Like
for
not ritually.
advantage.
The two you can't find it, but again, that detect magic with that ping. This time it's not as buried as you thought it was, right? And you come over and you actually get to the bottom. And there, Farah, if you were looking for actual decent books, there's a few regular books down here that aren't terribly ruined. But as far as the magic goes, Zilch, you pick up one of the distant notes from the canyon book, which is a book on your list.
In the canyon. Okay.
And you actually find one of the books you're looking for. But as soon as you pick it up, the whole cavern just kind of
We should leave now.
shifts around.
Wait, is there a way to go? We can't go further south, but we can go.
No, seems to be the end of whatever hall this was. What?
I was just saying we should probably head out.
So you guys start climbing up the rope. How about
Yeah.
everybody give me some athletics checks?
Yep. Yep.
Except for Zilch.
Before Heavy Knight gets onto the rope, he's just gonna do one longing look at the pile of books, just like I wish I had more time, and then he's gonna run up, or not. He's gonna climb up.
Oh, I will say, Heavy Neck, you do pocket a couple decent books from this southern chamber that were.
I was gonna say, can I just grab a bunch of random books?
Yeah, this is the most intact chamber you guys have seen, and
Yeah.
I'll come up with a small list of lesser non-magic
just gonna-
books that you find from
grab
this
some
era.
nice stuff.
For sure for each of you if you want to grab, because out of all,
Yeah.
because from the last temple you guys went to, it was destroyed and you guys couldn't find anything. This one, there actually is a few lingering artifacts, so
Yeah.
seems
I
pretty
don't wanna
intense.
just
But
pocket a
again,
bunch of books.
as you're kind of grabbing these last and start going up, you hear and a few books from the upstairs start to fall through the hole and like almost smash you on the head every neck as they fall in the chamber below you.
Fuck. We should probably move. Maybe fast.
Yeah,
than
probably time
now.
to go.
So you get up, and as you
Okay.
get to the bottom floor, you have another 50 feet to climb. I need everybody who's climbing up to roll me athletic checks to see if they can get out of this hole. Except for Zilch.
Okay, he's just the best. There it is. Where
Not
why can't
bad.
I roll good when I
No,
try to-
not
Nat
bad. It really wasn't
20.
super hard. With a natural 20, I will 100%. So between all of you, and it's tough. The last kind of minute, Sheila gets out first and turned around, and all
When people
at this point, the whole inside starts to rumble, shake. The whole building does. Sheila actually grabs Little Bites and Fear's hand and just kind of picks them out of the hole onto the ground as you all turn around, and erupting from the ground below you in the desert around you, a giant purple worm screaming with its mouth wide open.
Nope.
Comes out of nowhere, and I think we're gonna take a break.
Oh yeah.
I've
Please?
read this scroll before.
Break time.
Mm.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
yeah. Do you guys want to see it
Yeah.
How big it
yeah,
is?
Yeah.
before we go to break?
Yeah.
Because it's gargantuan.
Is it do I recognize this as the last time we saw a purple worm? Is it the same purple worm?
Did you guys
Oh, no,
actually
it's
find
like
a purple worm
That was a
before?
Remoras.
No.
This is
Oh, it was I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
different.
Yeet.
Yeah. So yeah, exciting. We'll be back shortly. For this battle, I can't wait to see you guys fight them. I think we should have plenty of time left. We'll give it about a 10-minute break.
Sure.
Hang tight. We'll be right back. Let's see what these guys can do. Hey, welcome back to the West March Guys live stream. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you're enjoying your show. Hey, if you and just so you know, if you're listening to this after the fact and you don't watch us on Wednesdays, come on,
You
Come
gotta
on.
start. Come on.
come on. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the map. So we went and did a little initiative while we were on break just to get ahead of it. So we're just gonna kind of jump right into it. Using this giant, I mean, the mouth opens wide, screams out as rock. I mean, obviously, this large impact has stirred this thing from its sleep, and with you guys poking around the insides, it thought it had a nice, tasty snack. So as it displays its gaping mouth for you all, what are you doing? Who's up first? Fiora, are you up first for realsies?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Fiera's just gonna be like, ah!
Is this the biggest thing Fiora's ever seen?
It doesn't matter. It's scary. He's gonna just be like, 5, 10, 15, 20.
And I run away.
And after they get kind of further back, they're gonna look at it and be like, I wonder if taking a page from Zilch's book is gonna be like, what?
It's
God.
gonna take it. Were you within 10 feet of it?
I was here.
No, you weren't. Okay, cool.
So what did one muffin say to the other muffin in the oven? It's getting hot in here. And I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
What is that?
So it's a
That's my last
Wisdom-
brain cell dying.
Wisdom 16 save. If the creature doesn't have an intelligence score or 4 or high, if a creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. So is it less than 4?
It's a 1, my friend.
Is it? Okay, I had to
you-
try.
Are we yelling jokes at a worm?
Yo.
Fiora's basically pissing themselves.
It
so
it laughs. It doesn't do anything except look at you as you look at it because it noticed your movement and like just psychs in right on you.
That
Fear is
wasn't
just
even
like-
the right punchline.
just scared to all shit.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Little bite.
So real quick, Sheila also rolled a 16, and I don't know what their dex is. So
Oh, Sheila. Oh, yeah. What's your deck, Sheila? Sheila, are you not on the initiative tracker? God damn it.
16.
what's your dex? 16?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's higher than mine. So
So Sheila, you're up next.
So like after like Fiora does his joke or whatever, Sheila's just like gonna shrug and sigh. She's gonna run her hands through her hair, and then, like as she like does that to like reposition it over her shoulders, she's just gonna like quietly say rage, and she's just gonna go into a full rage.
Perfect. Your eyes just go beat bloodshot as you kind of look up, drawing your, what do you have, a great axe?
I have a great sword right now.
Yeah, as you draw your great sword, what do you want to do?
Well, I got the distance to get to him, so I'm gonna come in and make my attacks. Let's do this. I'm gonna go reckless too.
Heavenek just watches her take steps over his head. It's beautiful.
Make your attacks.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Look how small she is.
17.
Are you doing reckless?
Yeah. And
Seven-
I nat 20 for a 29.
17
on the
misses.
other
Oh,
one.
hell yeah.
17, your first switch, you come up in your rates and just go wild. And then you look, and as you kind of look back up, you notice a spot in between the scales, and you just take your greatsword and just smash it right between it. Roll your damage.
Brutal critical, hopefully.
Yeah, what is that? Another D6, right?
But I don't know. I don't have a character sheet, but yeah, I think so.
I think so. You guys are gonna have to excuse me on that break. I forgot to grab a damn pencil.
And you're an analog DN. Shame.
So is Fiora
Give me
the
a
only one
second.
shitting their pants seeing this, or?
Oh no, Heavy Neck definitely is shitting his pants. He's just trying to come up with a solution.
Okay.
And maybe try and be like captainy and not like be outwardly scared.
So, how much damage you do? Just a one, so 19 damage.
19.
Woo!
This purple worm only had 19 hit points. Imagine that.
Wow.
How do you want to do this? No,
Oh,
little bit, you're up.
also
Is that your turn?
because
Wait, that
Sheila
was your
made her-
bonus action and your action. Is that all you got?
I can do ancestral protectors now too. So as Sheila like pulls away on her swipe at the worm, her ancestral protectors are just gonna like spawn out of the ground and get in the face.
I love it. What does that do again? Just remind me.
It just gives you disadvantage if you take your attack off me.
Okay. Little bite, you're up.
Cool. So I'm going to pull my hammer out, like sort of swing it around my hand and slam it on the ground. And I'm just gonna be like, let's go. And I'm gonna run into basically I'm gonna see where Sheila's done the damage already, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and hit that spot again.
I love it. Roll your attack. Are you running up combat like melee?
Yeah.
you-
Also I have a
how far-
question about
You have movement of 30 feet, right?
30 feet. Yep.
So hold on. What was your question? Go ahead.
In terms of the great
About right there.
the warhammer,
Yeah,
do I get the plus to hit as well, or is that a later thing?
that's a later thing.
Okay, so it's
What
just a
your hammers.
normal. It's my normal packed weapon.
Norman pack weapon
Okay,
for
cool.
now.
That's fine. I'm just making sure.
No problem.
25.
Gotta give you a little teaser.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That
I
hits
don't
for
know.
sure.
Rolling.
So you run up to right about. You use your whole. You run up right next to Sheila, basically.
Yeah.
All right, right next to Sheila, and you go and swinging your hammer, smashing right between the scales, getting it right in the same spot. Roll your damage.
I want to smash it, and I also that's 11 damage, and I also would like to cast Hexblade's Curse on it. So I want to like smash it into the thing, and I want to like slam my hand into the wound itself, and it's just gonna like basically like poison ripple out through the wound, and it's just
Oof.
gonna
Looks nasty. What do I have to do?
nothing. It's just I get an additional +3 to my damage rolls in the future, and
Perfect.
any hit on a 19 or 20 is a crit.
Okay,
And
is
if
that
it
your turn?
dies, I get 11 hit points.
Is that your turn?
I have another hit, so
Oh, perfect. No, do it. I thought that's not a bonus action. Hexblade's
25.
Curse.
Hexblade's Curse is a bonus action.
Got you. Oh, that's right. We talked about this. Another hit. Perfect.
12.
I mean, and you guys do it full damage.
Plus 3, so 15. Sorry.
Minus 15. So, you guys are screaming. The two of you kind of making eye contact with Sheila as this is just
Yeah.
radiating necrotic energy out, just smashing into this thing. Is that your turn?
That's it.
Perfect. Heavy Neck, you're up.
All right. So this looks like it's being handled. I can get to there. I'd rather. I don't have to disengage, right?
We're going off his body, so no, you're outside of 10 feet, right? He has a 10-foot reach. So you tell me if you have to
Okay. I
disengage.
mean, I have to get 15. I mean, to get.
Yeah. Okay. So respect 15 feet. Yeah, we'll say you're outside of it.
So
I gave it to
I'm-
Fiora, so I'll give it to you too.
All right, so I'm gonna bonus action dash from here and then to here.
Okay. Yeah. Easy enough. Get to the opposite side for flanking, I'm assuming.
I'm getting over here and I'm gonna try and panache it as I get over, and I'm swinging, just like trying to kick up as much like dirt and dust and make as much like commotion as I can as I scream at this fucking purple worm, just like, "Oi, fuckwit! You ugly! Come and get it!" And I'm gonna try and panache it so that it may have disadvantage on all attacks but me. So you have to make a insight check versus my persuasion.
Okay, so I already have disadvantage on all attacks against anybody but Sheila. So
Yep. So I'm about to make it worse.
I don't. That just seems. I don't know if they stack like that. What is it? What do I have to do? I make a what?
An insight check versus my persuasion.
Insight versus.
Ooh, this is bad. 13. You might succeed.
What is? What? I'm negative. Is it intelligence?
Wisdom.
No.
What is insight based off of?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yes, it's wisdom. Yes.
Wisdom -1.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
2.
All right. So now it has disadvantage on all attacks, but me as well.
Okay, fair enough. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do.
Zilch, are you up? Okay, Zilch, you're up.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna fly right up to his face. And I'm going to try and hit it with the quarterstaff. And that is 11,
Doesn't hit.
which obviously does not hit. And
Well, you're. Oh yeah, because Heavy Neck, you're not within 10 feet of it, are you?
Oh, I stayed clear.
So, I got you. Okay.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and use a key point to get the fuck out of there.
Smart.
So I went 5 feet, so 10, 15, 20, 25,
He's gonna make an attack of opportunity on you.
35, 40. No, I used
Is he?
I used my key point for
Oh, that's right. My fault. Step of the wind.
yeah.
Is he?
Is that your turn?
Did I use I used that as a bonus stat or a bonus thing, right?
Yep. Step of the wind is bonus action.
Yep. Yep, so I'm good.
All right. So Werble Perm's turn.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry, the chat just brought up something. Hold on. Hold on. You must share a language. This doesn't work with a guy that he doesn't have a language.
Do you want to do something else then?
No, I did it, and I did not. I don't know the fucking limitations of this shit.
So he was already he already has advantage on attacks against Sheila, so he was just gonna have a regular attack, but instead
I think it probably worked.
it's gonna just roar out in its thing, and
Yeah.
it's gonna make its bite attack against you, Sheila, with advantage from your reckless. Ooh, tough. It's a 28 to hit.
It hits.
Make a strength save for me, okay?
Fine.
$19.
24. It was a 19 save, so you actually save. Oh man. So you take the 24 piercing damage halved because you're raging, and you are not swallowed.
That's good. We don't want swallowed.
It's gonna make a sting attack against you now with advantage. It's 22 to hit.
It does.
Make a con save for me. That's
22.
18 piercing damage halved, so 9 piercing damage. And that is a save. So you take half of 51, so 25 piercing damage or poison damage.
Dude, look at all that fucking damage.
Woo!
Holy
As the
shit.
stinger rashes into the side of you and just lashes out, smashing you and kind of dropping you to a knee before you realize that this thing isn't fucking around.
No shit.
Are you up still?
Yeah, I might actually do Stone's Endurance as a reaction.
I would hope so.
Okay, what's that?
He
It's
can
a
re-
1d12 plus 3.
So he reduces the damage.
Yeah.
So you reduce the poison damage by, yeah, do it. Roll it. 6 damage.
Fucking- yeah, man. 6 damage.
So 25,
hey,
so
hey.
6, so 19 poison damage. That's not bad.
on death's door, it matters.
Yeah, this was
Yeah, okay, Fiora, you're up top of the round. You just watch as these people that you decided to side with, after you kind of questioned it, these people just went "Rah," and just start smashing in, and you watch as this Goliath barbarian in front of you just takes you like the stinger and a bite and just shakes it off and screams out, and you're just like, okay.
Fira is intrigued, and is gonna just like from the back just be like, "Yeah, you are such a stupid worm, and I am so not qualified to this, but you are such a stupid worm," and I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery at it.
Again?
Vicious Mockery, different.
No,
Okay.
This wasn't a joke.
Yeah, no,
This
isn't
is
a joke.
just insulting.
What is that?
It is a Wisdom 16 save.
Does that work if it can't understand the language?
It doesn't have any restrictions in the spell,
Oh,
so
That's fucking fantastic.
it just needs to be able to.
11, it fails. So as you yell this, it just goes, "Aw," like you hear like a sigh out of this worm for a second as you just kind of
it just feels bad.
What's that anime thing where it's
4
like
psychic damage.
4 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Woo!
So,
Okay.
it's disadvantage on its
Suck it.
next attack. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 1 on Sheila for 7 healing.
Thank you, Hooved Man.
Sheila,
That wasn't-
You're
that
doing
you
wasn't
just
me.
you watch as this thing has just come at you, but you look to your left and you see this tiny little cat holding this far too big hammer who is panting just as hard as you are, and you realize that you feel a little rejuvenated as you see this centaur behind you just give you a nice word of encouragement. So what do you want to do?
encouragement.
I'm gonna just calmly look through all the chaos over to Little Bite and be like, "Damn girl, where'd you learn how to rage?" And as I continue my rage, I'm gonna make my attacks at reckless again.
Love it.
Is she dancing?
24 and 28.
Oh, they both hit.
There you go, girl.
Get it, girl.
All right. What is that?
11
23
to 12?
damage.
23? 23 damage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I mean, you guys are smashing into this worm, and it is just taking it and just yells back in your face, spit and rock, and chunks of earth come running out, and you swear you see bits of book in its teeth as it just gives you a roar back. Is that your turn?
Zilch, is detect magic still up?
Nah.
Is that your turn, Sheila?
That is my end of my turn.
Little bite.
Yeet. Okay, let's go. Smashy, smashy, smash, smashy, smash. 14.
Does not hit.
All right. Next hit. 16.
Does not hit.
Man.
It's got some tough
Girl.
armor on
I
this
need to
thing,
start
and you're
hitting
just
the, like,
smashing into the side of these scales.
Part I
And
already hit. Yeah.
you started, you wanted to try to make a new hole, and you start smashing, and you realize you didn't. There was a spot that Sheila had gotten, and maybe you should start focusing on that again.
Yep.
Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action cast Armor of Shadows, which is
Armor of Agathis? Or is it mage
it's
armor?
it's mage armor.
Mage armor. Perfect.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
I just
you got
flavored it as Armor of Shadows.
Sounds good to me. Is that your turn? Heavy Neck, you're up.
All right, I'm going to run up, jump off of this rock, and try and latch onto this thing's back with my hook and attack it. Hopefully getting advantage in my sneak attack.
How about I give you an acrobatic check to see how good you get on its back,
That's fine.
and then we'll see where your advantage. Without a doubt, you swing up.
I have a
and
plus
it is
12
just-
to my acrobatics.
I'll give it to you more for the flanking aspect, but I love it. You come at its back without it even realizing and start giving your advantage. You have advantage on attack.
Because my plan is to like stay on this thing's back and like.
Oh, you got it. You're on it.
Yeah. So as I
Right now,
attack,
yeah. Go ahead.
I get a natural 20.
Ooh,
Jeez.
So I get my sneak attack. Nice.
I love
Alright.
it.
So with my hook, that just means I get to do this plus. So 6 plus 37
Woo!
points of damage. So
43 points of damage from one
As I-
attack. How do you do this? Give
Whoa!
us a little flavor.
Oh.
shit.
All right. So as he.
Cohen,
No, it's not
before
dead.
you
It's
do
not
it,
dead. It's not
AJ,
dead. It's not dead.
Oh.
I just
okay.
want to know how you do your
Dead.
critical.
No. So
You have not completed the transaction yet.
No.
don't get me that excited. So as he runs up, he plants off and he has this like slow motion moment where he just like hands down at his side. He's like arched back and this like floating and corkscrewing. And as he comes across, his hook arm comes and just comes underneath one of the plates and carves all the way down it and then stops where it hits another plate. And now he's just latched onto the back.
And little by you see as a big chunk of the scales have just kind of got pulled back on this thing as he kind of latches his feet into it.
And that's all I'm going to do. Oh no, sorry. Bonus action. Sorry, bonus action. I will pull out my rapier and then offhanded two-hand attack. I'm gonna stick it right in the fresh wound I just made.
Make an attack with advantage because you're still flanking.
22
22 hits.
plus another 6 points of piercing damage.
Woo-wee.
Now Heavy Neck's just sitting there like two-handed like a monkey, just like hanging off of this creature.
All right, we're back to the purple worm's turn.
No.
With this screech coming out from behind it, it looks in the corner and sees this thing
Wait, what
latch
happened
to
to
its
Zilch?
back. Oh, my fault, Zilch.
Yeah, come on.
The turn order got screwed up because sorry, my fault. Don't be
we
mad.
like really need him.
I felt like it was too quick. I'm sorry about that, Zilch. I'm sorry. Let's move on.
I'll forgive you this time.
Don't forgive me ever. No.
Zilch just kind of like his eyes, like where normally they would like glow a certain color, they just go black.
This could be fun.
And he holds up a hand and just goes, knock knock, and then and then casts Toll the Dead.
What is it? What kind of save is it?
Wisdom save.
I fucking love it. Wait, what?
That actually a 0.
Yeah, it's it's a
Wow.
1 - 1. No, it's an actual 0.
Oh, he actually got a 0. That's not a glitch.
No, it's not a glitch. Just rolled a nat 1 with a -1.
All right, that's 7 necrotic.
Woo!
I can't wait till we get to the big bad evil guy. Knock knock, and then it's like
Okay.
that's fine.
He's starting to look bloodied, guys. You are getting a thing. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah, he's just like engulfed in weird like necrotic energy.
And it starts and it rings out and it again screams out as like this armor. You are just kind of starting to pick away. You're starting to see its rage in its eyes as it starts to flail a bit. On its turn, it's going to look over, see Zilch in the distance casting this. It's going to tilt its giant worm head back and see Heavy Neck tearing its scales up. But then on the glint of its eye, all I can see is a shining gleam of silver stock blonde hair. And it goes, that's what I'm attacking. Sheila, you're getting 2 attacks. 18 to hit.
Hits.
That is going to be, I need you to make another strength save, please.
Come on, girl.
29.
God.
Damn.
On that.
Well, you take 16 piercing damage, half to 8 as it bites into you, and you just open the jaws with your arms and lift it above your head and let it snap because of how strong you are. And it's going to make its tail attack against you. Oh, hey, wait, that's with advantage. Hold on. I'm going to roll again to see if I get a crit. Oh, no, that was with advantage, wasn't it? No,
Well,
it wasn't okay.
You
Hold
also
on.
got disadvantage from Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, for the first.
For the first one. So the first one's a straight roll, so that worked perfect. So the second one is going to be advantage then. Perfect. That worked out great.
Does
28 to
anybody
hit.
find it- Does anybody
hits.
find it weird that purple worm looks different than us?
Make another con save for me, Sheila.
It's animated differently.
Also, I had a bonus action whenever you're ready.
Sorry, I thought it. My fault. I thought you said you're all set. My fault. What was your bonus action?
25.
19
Healing word.
more piercing damage to whom?
Sheila.
How much?
That's 3d4 plus 5.
Ernie.
Fuck, man. So Sheila gains 9.
9 points, Sheila, plus. Okay. And then you minus the 8, right? From that last hit. And then what was your con save at 25?
Yep.
Well, he says I'm gonna fucking kill you. Half of 46, so 23 poison damage. Sheila, how you looking?
I'm getting pretty rough.
That's the end of the
Fine.
that's
You
the end of
know.
the purple worm's turn. Fiora, you're back to the top of the round.
Fair is gonna just look at this thing and be like, and look at the thing, and then look at Sheila and just be like, damn. And then just gonna go right back to it like, you're such a stupid worm. I don't think you got anything in. My cat's
What is it, a whiz
fucking-
again?
Damn, I wish I could help you. Okay, you fuck.
4. So it's a fail. So how much take my damage? I got disadvantage on my next attack.
Yes, this is great, dude. Just
It's
Make fun
Just
of it.
talking shit.
to be honest, the best thing I got going for me right now. And then just another healing word at Sheila. Keep it up, honey. A 6
Thanks,
healing.
babe.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's
Sheila,
it.
back to you.
She is just like fuck it, like all out reckless attack again. Who cares? Like it's either gonna be you or me kind of attitude with this. So
I love it.
Boom. 27.
27 hits and a 27
27.
hits.
That's how she rolls.
Just smashing into this thing.
Boom. 33 damage.
Woo! He is looking rough, man. He's almost in the double digits.
And depressed.
So depressed.
Just real bummed out. Like, I just want you guys to like me. No.
Maybe
Sheila, any bonus actions?
I'm at where I can be right now.
Little bite. Listen, Barbs, do one thing good.
eat damage.
Okay, so I am going to.
This worm, by the way, Sheila, would have murdered any of these other people.
Oh yeah, I know.
No, we're all aware.
I'm gonna just look for the impact point from before, and I'm
Yes,
gonna try
yep.
and hit that again.
Roll your attack with advantage because Heavy Neck's flanking now.
Yes.
25.
There we go.
Hits.
I would also like to pump a staggering smite into that.
Okay.
So that is
I love it.
a wisdom saving throw.
Your
Are you a
purple-
lock, Pally?
No, it's just Pact of the Blade.
Love it.
You get
How,
smite.
how much damage?
So that is 8 bludgeoning and 15 damage, but if you save, it'll be half.
What's the save?
DC. Oh, I don't know where to look for it on this. Hold on. Where's my saving throw on D&D Beyond?
It's up in the left, top left.
It's your what? Charisma plus your proficiency. What's your
It should,
charisma?
be right, it should be right next to your skills.
10 plus,
Below your it will
4
depends on
plus.
how collapsed you are.
What's your charisma?
Charisma is a +3.
So probably
Proficiency is a
17.
+3, so
16 then.
16.
10 plus 6, 10 plus 3
It's-
plus 3, right? That's your spell save DC.
It's 8. It's 8 plus
10
your
plus- 10
spellcasting
plus.
modifier plus your. I thought it was 8 plus your
It-
proficiency.
It's 8. You're correct. It's 8.
So
Oh,
4,
the save DC is 14. I'm sorry. It's in really little print. I'm
it is
sorry.
8. Then it must be 8. My fault. I didn't know it was 8. My fault.
It's a weird one. Everything
14.
else is 10.
What wisdom you said?
Yep.
It's because arcane isn't average knowledge.
11.
So he
So
takes
fails.
the full 15. So
23 damage.
total. Yep. And
Woo!
you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn.
Oh God, more disadvantage. I love it. This is amazing. Go team, go.
Wait, I had disadvantage on that one actually.
Oh, you
I mean,
did.
you still failed, so
Yeah, but that means I have disadvantage on the next one. So anyway, it only stacks once. All right, is that your turn?
yes. Yes.
Do you attack twice?
No. Nope. Yep. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Listen,
Okay.
guys. Thank you for coming to Warlocks 101.
Yep. 26.
Hits. You do a lot of damage this round.
11.
You just did 23, 34 points of damage that round.
Pact of the Blade. If I could remember how to play it right, it'd be really cool.
That's pretty neat. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Heavy neck.
All right, I'm stuck on the back of this thing. Yeah, I am going to.
You wanted to be. Don't look at me.
Oh, I
man.
know. I'm gonna continue because I finally made a giant gash in this thing. So I'm gonna keep hammering in. So first attack with my rapier. I'll pull it out and then just try and stick it further into the wound. Hold on, that's not right. What the fuck?
41 hits.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what I clicked on. 15.
Misses.
All right, so
Was that with advantage?
that was with advantage. That was a 7 and a 2.
Sorry, bud.
That's fine. My offhand attack that I'm still attached on with, I would try to attack again with my hook.
Well, your offhand attack's not your hook.
No, I mean I was stuck like this, and I went like I basically pulled my rapier out, stabbed it again.
Falling.
and then I put my hook
25
out.
hits.
Yeah, so 25 hits. I'm gonna get my sneak attack. So this plus. So 5 plus 18.
23
So
damage.
23 points of splashing and sneak attack damage.
Woo! This thing is starting to look. You guys are just hacking into the side of this thing, and you're tearing it apart with your hook. You whip it around the side and pull another piece of armor back.
Yeah.
That's feeling it. Yeah. Is that your turn?
That's it. Just screaming, bloody, just ah, motherfucking bitch, just like cursing every single word. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Brings us to Zilch.
All right, I'm gonna keep pumping the same necrotic bullshit at it.
Does anybody else love goth zilch?
Yeah, Zilch is like still in this one. Like, so Zilch keeps like alternating between doing Toll the Dead and Healing Word on Sheila. So like his eyes are just like black, and then they glow like green, and then they go black, and then they go look, and then they go green.
So you suffer from split personality?
Yeah, well, yeah. So make me a wisdom save.
You got it. Wow.
Ooh.
All right, so that's 10 necrotic.
Ooh.
And then let me do that sweet second level healing word for Sheila. Heal for 8.
Zilch, you just know how to take care of a girl.
Heal Sheila. Also, I'm gonna move like a little bit closer to Fiera and be like, I think we have like a good thing going here. Let's just keep doing whatever the fuck we're doing right now.
I agree. I don't want to go anywhere near that thing.
It's its turn. It's mad. And it looks down at Sheila and it's been like biting at you. And you've just been smashing it, ripping it off. And it knows you have your ancestor and it sees everything around you going, but it can't help that this little cat next to it is just hacking away. And it's going to take its attack against you, Little Bite. And it's going to be at disadvantage because it's of the ancestral protectors. However, wait, hold on. I screwed up. $17 to hit.
That hits.
That's its bite. So it reaches out and just goes, bam, and just chomps itself closed on you. Make a strength save for me.
No, this is how she gets swallowed.
Yep.
She's like little.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. I'm about to be worm food. I would like to hellish rebuke this if I can. I'm about to be the spiciest meatball.
24 piercing damage as it chomps down and you are swallowed. You're
You ever
blinded
heard
and
of
restrained.
heartburn?
You have total coverage on all attacks and you take
my
66
God.
acid damage at the start of the worm's turn. So
I'm
next
Sorry,
at the
I take
beginning.
how much after this?
At the start of it, at the next turn. So don't worry about it right now.
I am gonna worry about it because I don't know if I have that many hit points.
66.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
And it's gonna make a stinger attack against you, Sheila. Did you? No, you didn't do reckless, right? Because you had advantage anyway.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, can I do hellish rebuke?
yes, you can. Please do.
Okay.
What is it? A what save?
Dex save.
It's a dex save.
Of what?
What
Hold
do you mean?
The amount of damage. Hold on one
Oh
second.
no, the AC. The DC, sorry.
Oh, the DC is.
I rolled an 11, so it's less than. So he fails.
Okay,
yeah.
so this is
That was 18 to hit against you, Sheila.
It
I'm
hits.
listening.
22. Yikes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be the spiciest meatball. I want to basically get in his mouth and just like explode. Like
It blows out and it just screams out, and you see parts of its internal tongue and mouth and teeth start blowing outward as it just swallows you, and it looks like its jaws hanging half open, but you are still restrained.
That's.
Sheila, you took that hits you, right? Make a con save for me, please.
Come on, girl.
So it's 21 half. So,
25.
Yeah.
so 10 piercing damage. So 21 half to 10 for after your rage, and you're gonna
Suck
take.
it.
God damn it!
Suck your poison.
Half of 39, so it's 19 poison damage, Sheila. On top of that, 10, so 29. How you looking? You almost out?
I'm getting pretty low.
All right, that's a solid
Low.
turn. Fiora, you just watched as this little cat that has just been tearing it just got and swallowed into its stomach and just blew half of its jaw off.
Can I see any of the cat left, or is it totally gone?
It's totally gone. Total
Okay.
cover.
All right. In that case, can't see. Okay, so instead, I'm gonna look at the thing and just be like, "Oh no, 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 no!" And I'm gonna cast polymorph on the purple worm.
The
Here we
Whirlpool
go.
Perm.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn it into a
Purple
bunny.
derm.
Constitution save, right? Or charisma save?
Wisdom. Wisdom
Uh,
16.
Yeah.
Six.
Get ready to cough up that thing.
As it disappears into its throat, you just watch as it goes. What are you turning into?
A tiny bunny, like a little bunny.
Oh, not again.
I would say,
This
'Cause-
is how it ends.
I mean, I think, wouldn't Little Bite be inside the little bunny? No.
The,
Do I
the
get
bunny would
ejected?
cough it up.
'Cause
I don't
I'm
know.
nothing.
I don't know how it's gonna work. This is what fear is like. Well, if I make it like.
Because I mean,
It's
anything
you.
it's carrying would it
It's
get
up to
shrunk
you.
too? I mean, when you have stuff on your person, that gets turned into a right.
Yeah, that's
So like
objects, not
when you eat
creatures,
something, your
right?
stomach doesn't just eject as soon as you change, right?
So are
it
you
would
saying that
probably
she's about to be?
I don't know. I'm asking you guys. I want some.
That
No,
sounds
no,
like
no,
working
no,
on Honey, I
DM,
Shrunk the
this is
Kids.
you.
Everything in
It's
large.
on you,
with them.
dude. I just
Yeah,
said what I want to
JT,
do.
this is a headache.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say that it just shrinks into a bunny and drops to the ground.
Doesn't spit
And
her
you
out.
see as Little Bite is just covered in acid next to the bunny,
Oh.
coughing on the ground.
Do I still take the poison damage?
No, because it never had a turn.
Okay, cool. I'm still
So you were
covered in
just-
acid. I'll deal with that.
Just shot out of this thing as it just looks at you with this insane look in its bunny eye.
Yeah. I'm gonna like land on the ground and be like, suck on that.
Is that your turn, Fiora?
Good shit talking.
And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, be like, Little Bite, try not to let that happen to you again. And I'm gonna give her a bardic inspiration. So you have a D8
Oh,
on,
All right.
it's a D8.
yeah, on
Okay.
check, save, or attack roll.
Nice.
Sheila, you're up.
I could use that.
So I'm facing a rabbit right now.
Yeah, this thing just
But no,
Shrunk
just skinny rabbit.
Heavy neck. What do we do?
Don't wait. I don't know.
Kill
Hey,
it!
Hit the rabbit.
Kill it!
Kill it. Let's just kill it.
Hit the rabbit.
All right, let's do it.
so you take your strike, roll, and attack. You do reckless.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say it's flanked because Heavy Neck fell off of its back onto the ground. Oh, by the way, Heavy Neck, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you just fall to the ground off 10 feet in the air from the back of this worm after it disappeared underneath you.
What?
I got 26 and a 21.
They both hit the rabbit.
You have
Roll your first
advantage.
damage.
No, that was his first attack. He has advantage.
No, yeah, that's both attacks.
It's 2 attacks. 26
Oh,
and a
wait.
21.
You rolled 4 times.
Oh, okay, sorry.
13's my first damage.
So how much HP does the rabbit have? 2? We'll say 2.
don't know.
So you smash, and as you cut through this rabbit, it explodes into a giant worm and it roars in front of you. But your sword, as it exploded, was sunk halfway through this worm, and you rip out part of its scales as you finish your swing, and it screams out in a rage of confusion and panic. And your second hit, roll your damage.
13.
Come on, this is
Well, buddy, how do you want to complete this?
yeah, Sheila.
Damn. Do it. Add to that
So like
hit count.
Sheila's getting all beat up, right?
Yeah.
She's still making attacks. No one understands, right? So she is like on her last leg, and she's just whirling around, making all these slashes. And as she's doing that, she doesn't even know she is just destroying this thing until she stops and it's just dropped on the ground dead.
He's just slash, just in a rage, screaming out, looking at Little Bite.
just like
and
just
next
the
thing you
most
know,
stone cold sober face, just bam, 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 bam.
and next thing you know, this thing just collapses into its warm pieces, half dug out of the ground in a confused state with Heavy Neck panting. You guys are out of initiative.
Zilch wants to walk up to his face and be like, "Orange, you glad I didn't say another banana?"
Fuck.
Anybody else do anything?
Walk away.
Heavy Neck is gonna run up to Sheila. Girl, you all right? How many fingers am I holding up? He's gonna hold up. Okay, for everybody it's 6, but Sheila, how many fingers?
What is that? 5?
That's fine. We should probably just rest here. Come on, girl. Come on. You did great. You did fucking great. You killed the thing, and we're sitting, and we're resting, and we're calm.
Like Heavy, did we go to a party?
No, it's just Sheila.
I feel like wrecked right now. Are we at a party? Am I on something?
No, Sheila.
All that poison that's like dripping out of your wounds.
It was a crazy story. I'll tell you about it after you take a nap. And I'm just gonna Heavy Neck's gonna try and do the whole force her eyes closed, be shh.
The exact opposite of what you should be doing.
Yeah, I know. Come on, Sheila. Come on. We need you to go to bed. We need you to just calm down.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
She can't go to sleep. Like somebody has to carry her. She's heavy.
Yeah, I'm not carrying her.
She
And I'm
needs
just
to
gonna like
rest.
You're just
roll
covered. Your
around.
fur is just matted to you, by the way, from the
Yeah,
just.
I'm feeling real nasty.
Wait, Fiera, can you turn her into a bunny?
Yeah, I can.
That would make
Wait,
it way easier to
wait.
carry her.
Oh,
No,
Sheila,
not
can
you, little
can
buddy.
not move?
sorry. Yeah.
How about this, Sheila? Are you good with this? We'll make you into something small for a moment. Take a nappy nap.
It's gonna be good for you. Sheila, it's gonna be okay.
Always regretted the day that the furs would wear me.
Sheila, what do you what do you want to be?
I want to be an otter.
An otter.
That's
Yeah.
not helpful. We can't carry. It's what?
No,
Who wants to
Yeah.
carry an
otter's
How
otter?
do
only
you
like,
carry an otter?
they're like this big. It's fine.
I'll carry the
We usually have to carry you. Okay, fine, whatever.
I'll carry the otter. It's fine while it sleeps.
All right.
As you
Fiora's just like, have a nice nap, and then turns you into an otter.
Sheila, when you turn into an otter too, like you get the stats. You know who you are, right? And otters aren't unintelligent. But the thing about polymorph is you lose the exhaustion or hit points that you had of your previous form. So like as an otter, you actually feel great. It's only for an hour, but you're not tired. You're not hurt. You're just 100% an otter right now.
Okay, so Heavy Knight goes to pick her up by the armpits and is gonna like basically swaddle her over his shoulder to like basically be like, there you go, girl, there you go. Like as her head is like resting over his trap. We should probably get out of here now.
I
Well,
like
I
where
mean,
your
I
head's
think-
at.
I think we're fine now. Sheila fucking murdered the purple worm.
She
Yeah.
Also, Little Bite murdered the purple worm too.
I
You
think
also
I did
got
a pretty
swallowed.
good job.
yeah, you did fucking great. Everybody did fucking great out there. Yeah, you did great. You did great. You did.
So as you guys start breaking ranks and headed back towards where you pretty
We're
sure
gonna
you
try
think
and
the-
find our way back to the ship. I know it's
like
gonna
I
be
mean it
hard.
seems pretty obvious the path you came in hasn't changed and it doesn't seem as though the
Thank
earth
God.
got too fucked up. You guys didn't hike for too long. I mean this was a pretty close chunk of library. That's kind of why you decided to go to it. So after 3 or 4 hours you guys actually make your way back to the rowboat and can start heading into the wake to where you know your ship is going to eventually circle and pick you guys back up to decide what the next best choice of action it is for whatever Heavy Neck calls his crew in the long term of our fun little adventure that we're
We'll
going
figure it
on.
out. But yeah, Heavy Neck will do the same thing he did last night, where he's gonna like jump onto the ship and go, guys, you won't fucking believe what we just did. And then it's gonna turn into just like he's gonna start like chugging like rum and start talking about all this crazy shit. He's like, she got fucking swallowed and then burnt the thing alive from the inside while she almost died and then killed it. It was a fucking amazing. And then
Like Colin's just like both arms like like totally raptured into this.
and it like Heavy Neck's gonna get so like excited and like and hammered that he actually will pass out like on the staircase of the ship, like that leads up to where the steering wheel is.
But
Nice.
you guys should
She-
take it.
Sheila picks him up to put him in bed, but as she does so,
Oh, I put you
still
to
got a
bed.
little bit of her otter left in her from
Yeah.
her polymorph.
I
and
put
she's-
you to bed, you platypus.
Two of you settling in for the evening. Anything else you guys want to do before we end the session? No, man. Hey, thanks everybody for joining. I know it's a little bit early tonight, but some of us early days tomorrow, and I feel like that was a fun little lore excitement session. You guys got a few fun books. I can't wait for Zilch to spend the next couple days reading knock knock jokes to everybody on the ship.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
gonna be
wait.
fun.
I'm so excited.
Remember,
Um,
kids, knowledge is power.
Yeah, any tech. I mean, we're gonna be coming up with a new podcast soon. I know we've been behind, but if you do listen, stay tuned because we have a new chapter coming up. I hope it's exciting for you guys to think about. We'll release more when we know what we're actually doing. Allie, anything going on with you or anybody else have anything they want to plug?
I'm good.
Cool. Sounds good, guys. Hey, stay tuned. We'll see you next Wednesday, 6:30, right here, right same time, same place.